Breaking now at 11, the Highway 82 fire impacting Brantley, Wayne, and Glenn counties has grown again. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. I'm Channing Curtis. Incredible new images tonight from the Richmond Hill Fire Department showing dark red flames and that thick smoke from the Highway 82 fire. Now that's one of the fire agencies that's assisting right now. The fire is right now 22,000 acres and is 6% contained. Tonight, more than 400 personnel are working, trying to contain and put this fire out. Our Zach Wilcox has been reporting in Brantley County as the fire has continued to grow. Tonight, he spoke with people who were trying to grab what they could and prepare to evacuate.
Well, we're approaching 1 week since the Brantley County fire started, and you can see we're in western Glenn County. The road closures have stretched this far. This is on Old Post Road at the Golden Isle Speedway, and we talked with some folks who are trying to get back in through that road closure to get some things that are important to them before evacuating and heading out for the night, hoping they have something to come back to tomorrow. And they're not the only ones trying to get past one of the road closures.
We get a lot of early spring honey flows, so it lets the bees build up earlier, like the beginning part of February.
Swan's honey is headquartered up in Maine, but their home away from home is their second location in Hortense, Georgia. When the Highway 82 fire grew so much it started to reach up to Highway 32 where the hives are, farm manager Jacob Lennon jumped on a plane in Maine and flew down to get the bees out of the fire's path.
We've pretty much been able to stay 1 day ahead of it.
Lennon says they have about 2,500 hives in 2 locations near the fire, meaning they've had to head into the evacuation zone to grab truckload after truckload to get on semi-trucks en route to Maine a bit earlier than they planned in the year. And the bees aren't happy about it.
They were very tense, that's for sure. It was like somebody was already shaking the hive before we showed up. So they could sense, they sense like barometric pressure changes, and so that will make their temperament change as well. So they were not very happy.
While Lennon focuses on what he can take out, some folks on the other side of the fire along Old Post Road are worried about what they can put in before the flames approach.
Everybody on my road at the end, they're kind of hunkering down, but they've got equipment and stuff. They're down there digging fire breaks now on their own, but just doing whatever we can to kind of prepare and save what we got. AJ
Smith will stay with family in Valdosta for the night while hoping the fire stays clear of his property.
We got a lot of friends that's already lost houses and family too.
Lennon has a much longer drive back to Maine ahead of him, accompanied by thousands of bees.
We'll have to go through them in Maine to make sure that they are good enough for pollination before leaving Georgia, because they had to leave a few weeks early.
As of right now, they have not lost any of their hives. In western Glenn County, Zach Wilcox, First Coast News, on your side.
And we do have some good news to share. We did just receive an update from the farm manager who said that they were able to get all of their hives out of the fire's way.